Good evening to you guys. Please confirm you can hear me. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
All right, wonderful.
Yes, you are.
All right, wonderful. All right, thank you all for coming through. I know I sent the link a little bit late in the afternoon, but I thought it was necessary. So, my name is James. I am a private tutor from Varsity Unlimited Tutors. So what I usually do at the beginning of each term is I do a lecture like this one, whereby I just introduce myself so that I avoid sending a lot of messages on the WhatsApp groups. I know some tutors, they prefer, sending a lot of adverts on the WhatsApp groups. But in order for me to avoid doing that, I prefer to just have one class like this one where I introduce myself, I explain in person the type of services that I'm offering so that if there's anyone who wants me to clarify on anything, I can clarify on it. And those that will need my service can then contact me directly for that service. So what we basically do is we are tutors. We do tutoring. We teach students. That's basically what we do. But let's start a little bit from the back, and then we can come back to that later on. So you guys are registered for your postgraduate. I know there is MBA students. I know there is postgraduate diploma in business management. There's postgraduate diploma in project management who are attending this class. So I welcome you all, and I know you're going to have a wonderful experience. But again, this is postgrad education. Sometimes it can be a little bit heavy. So we'll try to see how we can help each other out. So some basic stuff that you need to know as a student in case you don't know. I'm assuming you all know these things, but just in case maybe you have not yet opened your books at all. So you are going to be requested to do 3 assessments. 2 of them will be assignments and 1 of them will be an exam. The assignments that you're expected to do are between 5,000 and 6,000 words. That is around 20 pages that you're expected to submit for each assignment. These assignments are already available on the platform, which means you can log in onto your platform and download these assignments and start working on them. Right. The best mark that you can get for these assignments is a minimum of 50% out of 100. Right? Because if you get 50 out of 100, then you pass the module. If you get a mark that is less than 50, chances are you are going to fail the module. I do not say you're going to fail it because there are certain considerations that are going to be made. For example, if you score 70 in another assignment and you score 45 in another assignment, then you will pass, something like that. But the best that you can do is make sure that you have at least 50% score in all of your assignments minimum. You can aim higher, but at least make sure that you get at least 50% because that is the required pass mark for each and every assignment, including the exam. Failure to submit an assignment is an automatic fail. So that is not an option. Please make sure, I'm going to share in a few minutes maybe the dates. Make sure that you diarize your dates, put them in your phone, on your calendar, so that you remind yourself. Because if you fail to submit an assignment, it is an automatic fail. You have to re-register the module. If you paid 10,000 to register one module, it means you have to pay another 10,000 to register that module. So please do not make the mistake of not submit. You rather submit and you fail rather than not submitting an assignment, because if you fail to submit it, it's an automatic fail. All right. Then for each and every assignment that you write, you are expected to present, I believe it's about 15 references. I know sometimes it's 12 or 15, but let's just say 15 references that you're expected to supply. Your references, these are your journal articles, these are your textbooks. That's what we expect when we're talking about references. Then, because this is postgrad, you are not only writing theory, but you're expected to also apply that theory by putting real world examples, real world business examples within your case studies. Then your exam is at the end of your semester. The dates are already there. If you need to to apply for study leave or something like that, you can check the dates. They are already available. If you don't know where to get them, you can ask your question. We'll talk about it, where you can get the exam dates. Right, but your exam, it starts usually in the morning at 8 o'clock. It closes around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You have to make sure it's typed online. There's a camera and everything. It's typed online. Just make sure that you prepare adequately for your exam so that on the exam day, you don't panic. It's an essay. Your exams are essay, except for those that are doing accounting. Your exams are essays. You'll be expected to be writing essays, like a lot of things that you need to type. So you also need to be very good at typing. So that is your expected assessments as a student. Then there are dates for those assessments. So for each module, remember, we said that there are 3 assessments. There is the case study, which is an assignment. There is the project, which is an assignment. And there is the summative assessment, which is an exam. Right? So in your program handbook that you received, there are dates that are available where your lecturers have provided you when you need to submit those assignments. So those dates are the final date. You don't start working on your assignment on the date provided there. That's the date where you are supposed to submit the assignment, which means that in about 3 to so weeks' time, you are supposed to be submitting the first assignment on the 8th of September. Almost all of you submit on the 8th of September. I know if you go to the guys that are doing organizational behavior, they're submitting 8 September. The guys that are doing project management, advanced project management, you're submitting 8 September. So that is the first date. But if you check the due dates of these things, if you check carefully, you will see that 8 September, 11 September, there's like a difference of 4 or 5 days, 4 or 5 days between assignments. So it's a little bit tricky. So this is 3 days here. This is 4 days here. This is 3 days here. So you can see you don't have time in between assignments to actually write another assignment. So you might as well start early to do the assignments right now, finish them and put them aside so that by the time you start submitting, you already done a couple of the assignments. Right? Then the formative assessments, which is the projects, they are due in October. So those ones, you still have time. So those ones is fine. You still have time. But for the case studies, you don't have much time. Then your exams are in December from 3 to 11 December. So those are the assessments that you're expected to do. Now I want to talk about how we can assist you as an organization. Right. So like I said, I am a private tutor. Right. What I do is I tutor students during the semester. So I take a lot of classes. I have classes for first year. I have classes for advanced diploma. I have classes for second year students, for honor students, for MBA students, and etc. Right. So if you want help with a tutor who can help you go through the material, this is what we do. So the fee for us to help you is 1,250 for each subject or for each module. Right. I'll talk about the breakdown later on, but let me talk about what you are getting from it. Right. So what we do within the classes that we do at Varsity Unlimited Tutors is number 1, we go through the assignments in the class. So if there is an assignment for managerial economics, we take the whole assignment and we break it down. So maybe on the first class, we do question number 1 and 2. We highlight, okay, this is what the lecturer is asking you in the assignment. This is how you can attend to the assignment, right? So these are, number 1, these are the references that you can use. We go through articles together. Then this is the information that is being requested for. If it's saying what are the leadership theories that can be used in this particular case study, then we go through the case study together. We highlight to you that, okay, in this case study, you apply these 3 types of leadership theories and etc. Then once we are done with the class, number 2, we send you the recording of that class in case you want to watch it later on, or maybe you did not attend the class. Maybe you were busy, you want to watch the class, you can get the recording. Then number 2, we send a memorandum which has got the key points that you need to include in the assignment, including the references that you can make use of. right? We are not writing the assignment for you. Just take note of that. I'm not writing the assignment for you. You take the assignment and you go and you submit it. That is not what I am doing. But rather, we are going through the assignment with you, showing you what are the key points of the assignment, showing you how you can structure the assignment, showing you where you can get references for the assignments and etc. And then you as the student, you are the one who then writes the final copy for yourself, which means you submit your own unique work, not what I've given you. But I have gone through it, I've broken down each and everything in the assignment to make it easier for you, which means you don't have to do the research. I do the research for you, but what you do is the actual final writing of what you submit. The reason why we do it that way is so that we avoid plagiarism. Because if I write assignment for you, I write assignment for another student, it's going to be a problem. But if I teach you how to do the assignment, show you the references, show you the structure, give you the key points, and then you just finalize the assignment, then you are ending up with a unique assignment that you can submit. All right, so that's number 3. Then number 4, we are going to send you revision videos or revision classes. So because I've been teaching postgrad students since the year 2020, I have got so many assignments that I have done with the students. I have so many past exam papers that I have done with the students. So for each and every module that we are tutoring, we are going to send you at least 5 revision videos that cover either previous assignments or that cover previous past exam papers. So this will also help you have a general idea of how to tackle questions, whether it's for the assignment or it's for the exam. Right. So instead of you struggling, sometimes when you read in the study guide, it's difficult to follow the information. But if I tell you, okay, this is the past exam paper for 2024, this is how you were supposed to answer it. It's a better way sometimes of learning. So that's another thing that you will also be getting. Then lastly, we also do 2 revision classes at the end of the semester towards the exam. So these revision classes is whereby we 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 go through past exam papers, like recent past exam papers, like the past exam paper for that was written right now in July. We go through it. The past exam paper that was done in December or in January this year, we go through it together, right? And then we give you tips on how you can pass your exam. So that is the benefit that you're getting. Take note, we don't have like weekly. I know for some of you, you've worked with me before when we were doing advanced diploma or when you were doing your first and second year and third year. We used to have like a weekly tutorials where we say, this week we are doing leadership, next week we're doing change management, etc. Take note, we don't have that for MBA students. The classes that you're going to be attending is 2 classes where we do the case study, another 2 classes where you do the project assignment, and then 2 classes where we do past exam paper. So there's like 6 classes in total. Then in addition to those 6 classes, you get revision videos, about 5 or 6 revision videos that we are going to send in total, extra in addition to the classes that you are going to attend. And like I said, the total cost for that is 1,250 for each subject, right? This is like 1,250 for managerial economics, 1,250 for organizational behavior, and etc. Now, some may say, James, that's a lot of money. I may not be able to afford to pay that. We do offer payment terms for those that want to have payment terms. So in terms of payment terms, what we usually do is you can pay per month over like 4 months. So we've got August, September, October, November. You can split the payments over 4 months. So that's an example of a payment term that you can choose. Then secondly, some of you might say, James, what if I don't want, I just want assistance with the project. The case study, I can handle the case study. I don't want the exam preparation. I just need assistance with the project. Then the money that you are paying for that 1,250 can be split as follows. You can say, James, I just want to pay for the project. Then you pay 500 for the project. You attend only the 2 classes for the project, and then you get the videos also in addition to those 2 classes for the project. Right? Or you say, James, I just want to attend the case study only. Then you pay 500, you get the case study and the videos in addition to the case study. Or you say, I just want to attend the exam preparation. You pay 250 and then you attend when we do the exam preparation. For each and every option, it also comes with those videos that I talked about. Whether you're paying only for the case study or only for the project or only for the exam preparation, you will also get those extra videos that I talked about. But you can split up the payments that way. So you can say, James, I just want to test and see if you guys do things good. So I'll just pay for this one first. The rest I'll pay later if I am interested. That's still fine with us. You don't have to pay the whole amount. But this I'm showing you in case you want the full service of everything that we are doing. Then, of course, we are willing to talk. Whatever suggestions that you have, we are willing to talk. My phone number, you saw it at the beginning. I'll share it again at the end. If you have anything that you want to suggest to me, James, can you not help me this particular way? You can give me a call. I'm a tutor. We can discuss it one-on-one, and then I can see how I can help you specifically. Because I know some of you might say, James, I don't like these things of group classes. I prefer to be assisted on a one-on-one basis. That's still fine. Just give me a call or send me a message, and then we can discuss how we can assist you on a one-on-one basis and what are the costs that are attracted to that. Then when are these classes going to happen for those that are interested in joining them? So for MBA, right, this particular, remember what I said, right now we have got case studies that are due in September. So that's what we want to quickly start working on, the case studies that are due in September. So on Monday, for example, we want to have a look at the managerial economics case study, right? So that's going to be Monday, 18 and 25 August. Then on Sunday, that is tomorrow actually, we want to have a look at the information knowledge management case study. So that is Sunday tomorrow and Sunday next week, we're going to be doing information knowledge management. Then strategic marketing, you can see the dates that are there. If you need these dates, you can WhatsApp me, I can send them to you so that you know when what is happening. Because I know some of you will be saying, James, is this module that I want operations only? So just send me a message. I'll send you the dates for operations so that you don't miss when we have classes for that particular module that you are interested in as a student. Then again, we've got dates also for those that are doing business management, postgraduate diploma in business management. We have the dates there. And then we also have got dates for those that are doing a postgraduate diploma in project management. We also have got dates for them. Then I do honors and I also do risk management, but I know I did not send them the link to join today. That is why I don't have the dates for them today. But I do assist also with honor students and those that are doing postgraduate diploma in risk management. So one of the things that you will notice is there are names of tutors there at the end of this module. The reason why there are names of tutors there is I am not a one-man operation. It's not me who's going to be teaching you all of these modules. Of course, I cannot do that. I do not have expertise in all of these modules. I have expertise in certain modules, and I know tutors who have expertise in certain modules. So what I am doing is I am handling those tutors for you so that you don't end up, there are so many people out there that can try to scam you and all of those sort of things. So I will be the one responsible for making sure that if you pay for a particular class, that particular class is done. If you are not happy with what has been done in that particular class, you can advise me and then I will talk to the tutor, or I will replace that particular tutor and provide you a different tutor if their service has not been satisfactory or has not been working according to what we have agreed on. All right, so that's what I do. So that is me, that is James, that is Varsity Unlimited Tutors. Right. So my number is at the bottom there, 071-3000-634. You can WhatsApp me, you can give me a call, and then we can see if we can add to the classes. Then tomorrow evening, for information knowledge management, specifically, I'm just trying to also help those that have never worked with me before. Right, we are going to make the class free. We are not going to do the whole assignment. No, we're just going to maybe pick one question and then do it together. The lesson will be free for tomorrow. Information knowledge management. We'll just pick maybe just one question and we'll do it together so that you see how we work and how we do the questions so that you can see whether you are interested in joining or not interested in joining. I'll send the links just like I did in the groups for those that want to join the session that is going to happen tomorrow for information knowledge management. Then please always be careful when you're dealing on WhatsApp. There are people sometimes that are scammers, people that can come to you and say, I am James, these are my banking details. Don't fall for that. You have my number. Just contact me directly on my number. Like I'm saying, my name is James. I work for Varsity Unlimited Tutors. It's a group of about 65 tutors that work together because we noticed that there's so much happening there. But we work together. Mainly, the main contact is me. The other contact, usually, you will see them on even if you go on my profile, you see the other contacts for anyone who needs assistance from us. But mainly, it is me. If you are in doubt about anything, contact me directly and then I will make sure that everything goes smoothly. All right. Any questions for me?
Yes. Good evening, James.
Yes.
Yes, you mentioned the cost of 1,250 per subject, right?
Mhm.
But on the later slides, there were two amounts that I'm not clear on, where the title of the slide was timetable for the MBA
Okay.
class, for
All right.
example. There's an 500 amount quoted as well
Okay.
as a 1,000 amount quoted per
Okay.
module.
Let
So
me
how does
explain
that
it.
tie up together to the 1,250?
Okay. I'll explain.
Yeah.
So remember the timetables that I shared right now are for the assignments. And remember, I said you can break down your payments for the assignment as follows. Instead of you paying the full amount, which is 1 to 50, you can pay 500. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yes, which means that's where the 500 is coming from. Then the 1,000 is you're saying, James, I want you to do the case study and the project with you. That's 500
Oh,
plus 500. That's 1,000. Then later on, towards the end of the semester, you come back and say, James, I want to do exam preparation with you guys. That then becomes 1,250. It's just that when we sometimes send the slides, we don't really talk about exam preparation because we do it in November, not now. But right now, we are mainly working on the assignments, which means that if you can't afford to pay the full amount at once, you can pay 500 or you can pay 500, which is 1,000, and that will cover you for the assignments for now, while least you are saving up for the exams later on. Is that clear now?
yes, it is. Thank you.
All right. Sure. Any other questions for me?
Yes, James.
Uh-huh.
It's KB.
Mhm.
I just want clarity. You mentioned that the information knowledge management class will be tomorrow.
Mhm.
In one of the slides, I saw actually there's one tonight at 8. So I'm not sure because I'm doing PG business management. Is it different or not? And the other thing is just the clarity because our first assignment that is due is the organizational behavior,
Mhm.
but I see you starting with the information one.
Mhm.
So I'm a bit concerned.
All right. It's fine. I'll explain. So there are two issues there. The class that you are saying is today is the one that we are doing. That's the one that is today. It was just an advert where I was trying to highlight that let's meet today. Right. So that one, I'm sure you answered on that. Then, in terms of the arrangement of the classes, the reason why I've arranged them the way that I've arranged them. Remember, I said that tomorrow I want to introduce something, right? And I said that the class that we're going to do tomorrow is going to be free. We're not going to do the whole assignment. We're just going to do maybe one question for free. So the class that we're doing tomorrow is not necessarily like as part of the schedule per se. Yes, it's the assignment. I'm doing that one question for free, but it's just to show you. And I picked information knowledge management specifically because it's done by both the MBA students and the postgraduate diploma students. So it means I'm hitting two birds with one stone. Instead of me scheduling a lot of classes for you guys, I just chose that one specifically. But if you go and then check, for example, postgraduate diploma, in business management. The very next class that we have after the free one question that we're going to do tomorrow is going to be organizational behavior, which is going to be on Thursday and Friday, which is your first assignment like you have highlighted. Then after we are done with organizational behavior, then we meet on Sunday to do the second assignment, which is IKM. And after we're done with IKM, we go to the next module, which is operation. You see what I'm saying? So they are in that particular order, but some of it, there's just scheduling issues that I have to manage on my side. But I can tell you, as you can see from the dates, that all the case study assignments will be done before the 8th of September, which is the day you need to submit the first assignment.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Any other questions for me?
Good evening, Mr. Mube.
Yes, sir.
I just want to check regarding the time slots. The time slots remain the same.
Sorry?
The time slots.
It's 8
I see
p.m.
there's.
Yes, okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
the way that we put time slots, it's mainly going to be 8 p.m., but there'll be a few classes that will be 7 p.m. The reason for that is, number one, you guys are doing postgrad. I'm assuming 90% of you are already employed. You've got jobs that you have to do during the day, right? So either, number one, if we do it too early, you will not be able to attend because you'll probably be driving back home. Then also 8 o'clock, most of the time, it also allows you to have dinner and etc. before you sit down for the class. The classes that we schedule for 7 p.m. usually is just a scheduling conflict. Sometimes my tutor, because we teach a lot of students, guys. So sometimes my tutors will have 2-3 classes on the same day. So sometimes I have to schedule where the tutor is available. However, if in a specific group, so for example, let's say for operations management scheduled for Friday at 8 p.m. If we agree in that group that Friday 8 p.m. is not going to work for us, let's reschedule. We just have to agree in that particular group. Can we change it to Saturday at 4 p.m. As long as we are all agreeing within that particular group, then it's not a problem for us. We can. It's just that I have to provide you with a reasonable date where I know that my tutor is available and where I assume reasonably that most students will be available. But the timelines available, that's when we expect to do. 90% of the classes will be done on those times, on those dates. But we are open to changing the schedule based on communication that we would have done together as a team. All right, another question? Another question? Okay, if there's no other question, guys, I will see you tomorrow for the MBA students and the postgraduate diploma students. Then for the postgrad students, the class is on Wednesday, but I will see if maybe I can schedule a class maybe on Monday or on Tuesday, maybe for one question for free so that you can see. Then the other thing that you can also do, you can say if your issue is trusting me, you can check us on YouTube, Varsity Unlimited Tutors. If you go on YouTube, you will see there's a lot of videos under our channel, which will show you that we are actually real tutors that do this on a day-to-day basis, right? It's just that we don't upload all of our videos on YouTube for obvious reasons, but you will see that I think there's almost like 1,000 videos that we already have on our YouTube channel. If you go there, you will see a lot of videos that we have posted there. Or alternatively, you can just WhatsApp me. I can send you proof in the form of videos that we've done in the past or in the form of memorandums that we've sent to students last year or last year but one, just to show you in case maybe your issue is on the trust. But if your issue is on the affordability, like I said, we are free to talk in terms of installments. So thank you guys for coming in. Yes, I'm going to share the link on the same platform where you saw the link today. I'm going to share the link again for tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow in the evening. I'll confirm the time, but it's either 7 or 8 o'clock. I'll confirm the time. What is it? But it's supposed to be there. Let me see. Tomorrow, what is it? Sunday. It's 8 p.m. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. in the evening. That's when we'll be doing the next class. So thank you for coming through. Feel free to send me a message or a WhatsApp if you want to talk more. You are also free to give me a call. I've got another class at 8 o'clock. So between now and 8 o'clock, I'll be free. But after 8, you won't be able to call me because I've got another class that I have to take. All right. Good night, guys.
Thank you.
Sure.